So I've just put the ski in down the river. It's really big tides at the moment. It was low tide at about 7 AM this morning, and there's not a lot of water here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get out, so I may just wait a little bit. The tides are pushing really funny down here on the big tides, so yeah, we might just proceed with caution and see how we go. There's a few other bigger boats up here that they obviously don't have enough water to go in yet. Never a dull moment watching people back down the boat ramp. With all that money, they might need to buy some backing lessons. Look at that bar, it is looking pretty damn flat. And as you can see, it's a board shorts and singlet kind of day. The sun's cranking at the moment, it's only going to get hotter. Even though there's no bar, still got a cool coast guard. I'm safely across the Waikato River bar, and I will be heading straight out west to the 80-metre mark.
Very much for that. We'll talk to you on the other side, or rather later we can come back in. Coast Guard radio out.
Haven't had a bar crossing that good in a while. There's that big boat that was behind me at the boat ramp. They obviously got down the river all right. So I'll head straight out to the probably 50-60 metre mark, I think. We'll just keep an eye out for schools of tuna. So I've just found some fish splashing on the surface up ahead. We're in 30 metres, so it could be skippies. It's probably kahawai, but there's a whole lot of birds here as well. I can see in the distance over there. So I think I'll throw my soft bait out and see what it is. So we've got a lot of fish underneath us right now, and yeah, it's kahawai. See on the side scan, most of the school of kahawai is out to the right hand side. They'll cast out there. Quick retrieve along the surface is bound to get them going. They've got more fish on the fish finder. They're holding a little bit deeper here, so hopefully it could be tuna. There's more on the surface over there as well. That didn't take long. It's just another big kahawai. There's just kahawai smashing bait everywhere out here. The West Coast is alive! Saw more fish splashing on the surface. Right, so I've just seen a tuna jump out of the water. So that's a pretty clear sign that they're in the area. So, see what we can do. So since we know there's tuna around, I'll move to a lure that's more suited to trolling, which is the squid wings. This one's a 60 grams, so it's fairly small, but I like to use smaller lures for the tuna. It seems to give them a bit more confidence to jump on it. And I just like to remove, there's 2 hooks on the rear and there's normally 1 hook on the front as well. I just like like to remove that front assist hook because you don't need it when you're trolling. We'll troll that around at about 5 knots and see how we go. And we found some more tuna. They're just boiling on the surface just in front of me. Got the squid wings trolling out the back. Might put a waypoint down. Hopefully we can pick up a few. And we got one on. I think. Hopefully he's still on there. Oh, he's tiny. He's very small. It's a tiny little Albie, I think. Well, we did quite a bit of damage to his guts. Pulled his gills out. And he's bleeding everywhere, so he's not going to be able to swim away. I think it would be rude not to have him for lunch. Go in there, and I'm pretty sure I brought a knife with me today. To bleed these little suckers, you give them a spike just through that lateral line, just the same on the other side. I think most of his blood's probably already come out. He's not bleeding much now. So I think now get a bit of an ice slurry going on. Get him nice and cool, and we'll eat him for lunch. Alright, so they don't seem to be going for the soft bait or the squid wings. So we'll try a micro jig. That sucker there. So I've found the tuna just over there. Run the micro jig and see if they like that better. Oh, they like it. Lots of tuna down deeper. I might just let it sink. Definitely a lot of tuna down there. There we go. Got one. And he's off again. Just gonna get this other rod out of the way, I think. Ended up with a bloody big tangle. Seems like they're liking the really small jigs today. We'll mechanical jig this up. There we go, finally got one on. Please be an Albie. Much better eating than a skipjack. I was hoping it would be an Albie. That's not. So I think how's that for a hook set? Pretty good. A little bullet. And he can go back. We've got the school of tuna in front of us again. Cast out. So I don't seem to be having a hell of a lot of luck on the surface lures, so I've just gone to a 60 gram double trouble. I'll drop that down and mechanical jig it up and see how we get on. There's actually tuna all around me right now. They always go shy when you put the camera out though. So I've been messing around with these fish for a while now. They don't seem to be taking lures too well. I caught one small albie and one small skippy, and that was it. They're still jumping around on the surface, but they just don't seem to be taking lures. So I think I'm just going to keep heading out deeper. I think there's only mainly a skipjack here, so I want to try to find some albies, because there was some big albies caught last weekend up to about 13 kilos, so a couple of them would be nice. Wow! Oh, it's a Mahi Mahi! Oh man! Oh sweet! Awesome! I've been wanting to catch these guys for so long. There's a big school of them down there as well. These guys you have to be careful with, because when you get them on board they've got a tendency to go batshit crazy. Woo-hoo-hoo! These fish have the most awesome colours of any fish in the ocean. Look at that. I think these are also one of the fastest growing fish in the ocean as well. He's hooked on the head, which wasn't perfect. Look at that. Now there's still heaps more down there. Whoa! Look, did you see that? I just dropped it in the water and he just came up and pounced on it. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, that is crazy. But they're still down there. I'll tease them, see if they'll come up. Right, they're not coming up, so I'll drop it down. And I've seen it. Oh, one just went for it. This is cool fishing. I love it. Woohoo! Whoa! Holy hell, they are just mental. I think they might actually like the micro jig better. Down. Well, I lost the school of Mahi Mahi somehow. I might backtrace my marks, see if I can go find them. But I don't know whether you can see it on the camera, but there's actually a big current line around here. You can see on that side it's a bit rough, and then here it gets calm, and around there it's rough again. and that's exactly where I found the Mahi Mahi. So yeah, that must be where they're hanging out. The water's not electric blue, it's quite nice though, it's still quite clear, but not the electric blue you'd associate with finding Mahi Mahi. But it's just been a wicked day out here so far. The fishing's been a little bit slow, but yeah, I'm just stoked to find those Mahi Mahi again. Last time I found them, which was about 3 years ago, I didn't keep any because I wasn't sure if there was a legal size or not, but apparently there's no legal size in New Zealand, so they'll be a pretty tasty snack, I would imagine. Why would you want to be anywhere else? I don't even know what the time is, but frankly I just don't care. You'll love it when it's calm enough to stand on the ski. One thing I haven't done in a while is get the drone up. So I think it's a pretty good day for that, and you guys seem to love it, so here it is. What a day it's been. It's just been awesome out here. The conditions couldn't be any better. I almost didn't come out this morning because of the big tides, and I didn't know whether I'd be able to get out through the river, but I'm glad I did. Look at the conditions. It's barely a breath of wind, sun's out, couldn't ask for much more. It's about 2 o'clock now, and I've got a few nice fish for the bin, a few tasty treats, Mahi Mahi. So pretty happy about that. But yeah, I think I'll head back to the bar now. It's just gone high tide, so head back to the bar and cross on while the current's not running, and then we'll call it a day. What a Sunday afternoon. We out of here. Couldn't resist trying to catch one more. Hopefully it's an albie, but I think it'll be a skippy. Well, I think it is a little albie. Off he goes. He's gone. Only a little one, but that's alright. Well, catching one last fish never hurt anyone. time for another nice flat bar crossing.